Okay, so welcome to our lesson 1, differentiation of algebraic functions. The formulas that we are going to use in this lesson, that is derivative of a constant, that is d dx of c, that is equal to 0. Derivative of a constant times u. U here that represents differentiable functions of x. So, to solve that one, we will have c du over dx. Another formula that we are going to use, we have du dx, that is u to the n. So, these are applicable to equations having an exponent. So, we have here u to the n that is equal to n, u, n minus 1, du dx. So, let's proceed to our first example. Our first example, we have y is equal to x cubed. Okay, step 1, that is dy dx, that is equal to d dx of x cubed. We are going to use formula with an exponent. So, therefore, you will have 3x, 3 minus 1. Derivative of x without exponent. So, that's the reason you will have dx over dx. So, you will have your final answer that will be equal to 3x squared. So, this is now our final answer. Okay, our second example, that is y is equal to 3ax cubed. We are going to find dy over dx. So, if we are going to look at here, over dx, what is the denominator tells us? Dx here, that denotes that our variable in our given equation is x. So, if we are going to look at here, 3ax squared, x here is a variable, and then for a, we are going to treat that one as a constant. So, do with 3. Because your variable that is denoted in your given, that is x. So, therefore, dy over dx, d dx is equal to 3ax cubed. So, you write 3a because that is a constant. Derivative of x cubed. X cubed, you have an exponent here. So, you will have 3a times 3x, 3 minus 1, that is 2. That's the reason you have squared. Derivative of x without exponent over dx. This could be cancelled out. That's the reason we have 9ax squared. So, this is our final answer. In our third example, we have y is equal to the cube root of x to the 6 minus 3x to the 4th. If we are going to look at this one, this is cube root. So, cube root that can be expressed as y is equal to x to the 6 minus 3x to the 4th raised to 1/3. Wherein, your u here, our u that is x to the 6 minus 3x to the 4th. Our n, this one is our n. So, this one is our u. Okay, that one. So, we are going to use the formula. Derivative of d dx of u to the n, that is equal to n u, n minus 1 du dx. So, therefore, we have y is equal to x to the 6 minus 3x to the 4th raised to 1/3. So, derivative of y, that is derivative of x to the 6 minus 3x to the 4th raised to 1/3. So, therefore, 1/3 here is your exponent. So multiply that. So you will have 1/3 x to the 6 minus 3x to the 4th. Then you will have 1/3 minus 1. Then after that one, you will have derivative of u without exponent. That is du over dx. So this one is your u. Derivative, okay? Derivative without exponent. So derivative without exponent. So we have 1/3 x to the 6 minus 3x to the 4th. 1/3 minus 1, you will have negative 2/3. Okay. Derivative of x to the 6, so you will have 6x. 6 minus 1, you will have 5. Minus 3 times 4, that is 12. 4 minus 1, that is 3. So that's the reason you will have 6x to the 5th minus 12x cubed. So we have now a form of 1/3 x to the 6 minus 3x to the 4th raised to negative 2/3 times 6x to the 5th minus 12x cubed. So if we are going to look at this one, you can factor out 6 because that is common here, and you can factor out x cubed. So if you are going to factor out 6x cubed, so this one, 6x cubed, what is left here? X cubed minus, so you have x to the 5th minus x cubed, so you will have x squared. So you factor out 6, so you will have 2 here, and then you will have x cubed is being factored out. That's the reason what is left inside, that is x squared minus 2. So this is 1/3, so that is over 3. This is negative, so we are going to bring that down. That would become positive. So we have x to the 6 minus 3x to the 4th raised to positive 2/3. That becomes positive because you bring that down. So therefore, you will have our final answer. We have 6 divided by 3. That would become 2. So 2x cubed, x squared minus 2. 2/3, that could be expressed as, if you are going to look at here, your denominator is 3. So 3 is your index. So in radical form, we have the cube root of x to the 6 minus 3x squared. 3x to the 4th squared. So this is now our final answer. We have our fourth example, that is y is equal to 2x to the 5th plus 7x squared plus 5x. We are going to find the derivative for that. So dy over dx, that is d dx of 2x to the 5th plus 7x squared plus 5x. So we have an exponent, so you will have 2 times 5. 5 minus 1, that is 4. Then you will have 7 times 2, then 2 minus 1, that is 1. So good as you will have 1 here. Then 5, you have an exponent of 1 here. Minus 1, that is 1 minus 1, that is equal to 0. X to the 0. X to the 0, that is any number raised to 0 that is equal to 1. So that's the reason we have 1 here. So our final answer, dy dx, that is equal to 10x to the 4th plus 14x plus 5. That is our final answer. Okay, example number 5, we are going to find the derivative of the cube root of x cubed plus 3x. So, dy dx is equal to d dx of x cubed plus 3x cube root, that is raised to 1/3. If that is square root, that is raised to 1/2. Okay? So, since our given is cube root, that is raised to 1/3. So, that is an exponent. Your exponent here is 1/3. That's the reason you will have 1/3 x cubed plus 3x, 1/3 minus 1. Okay. Then you will have derivative without exponent. That is x cubed plus 3x. So, this one here, this is now your u, derivative of du dx. So, this one, derivative without exponent. Okay. Derivative. Okay, derivative without exponent. Okay. So, derivative without exponent. So, therefore, we have 1/3 x cubed plus 3x raised to negative 2/3 times, okay, derivative of x cubed, that is 3x squared. Derivative of 3x, that is 3. Okay, so we have now a form of 1/3 x cubed plus 3x, negative 2/3, 3x squared plus 3. So, this is negative 2/3, so we are going to bring that down so that that would become positive. 3x squared plus 3, if you are going to look at here, 3 is common. So, we are going to factor that out. So, we have here 3. So, we have x squared plus 1 over, this is 1/3, so you have 3 here. You bring this down, so we will bring that down. That would become 2/3, positive. So, in radical form, that is cube root. So, you will have your index is 3. So, you will have cube root of x cubed plus 3x squared. So, 3 over 3, that is being cancelled. So, your final answer here, we have dy dx is equal to x squared plus 1 over the cube root of x cubed plus 3x squared. So, next week, next meeting, we are going to discuss on the derivative of a product. That will be our lesson 2. Thank you.